Okay, mate, I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but I'm afraid to say that some of them have failed quality control. We're going to need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
It's a Catalonian qualifying for you today. Welcome along to Spain, to Barcelona, and wherever you are in the world, do you feel the need? The need for speed? Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. so many eventful races here in Barcelona over the years. Do you remember Max Verstappen's first win on debut for Red Bull here in 2016? 2 years before, we had the dramatic coming together of Hamilton and Rosberg going towards turn 4. There's always a treat in store as we head back to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and we welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector, shortening lap times and reducing the total running to 2.9 miles and 14 turns. This was actually the original setup for the track, but it hasn't been used since 2007. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and it's Fernando Alonso alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Stroll, Blue, Russell, Norris, Verstappen, Hamilton, Perez, Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri, Magnussen, Albon, Joe, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Gasly, Sainz, Sargent, and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me for this afternoon's commentary, Naomi Schiff. Good afternoon, Names. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can. And they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, and failing that, within the points.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. seconds. Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now. We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap. Okay, mate, tyres are currently running too hot. Please keep those tyre temps under control. Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Okay, don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop. Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Joe's coming in for his stop now. Track is clear, green flag. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 20.3 seconds. Okay, mate, right, focus please. I know you've been off track a couple of times, but that's not important anymore. Let's move forward and try and keep the next few nice and tidy. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 2.6 seconds. work, mate. That brings you off a place. Target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean. They're on fresh mediums. Ocon's behind you. They're on fresh mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race. Green flag, we're racing again, let's go. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Another Spanish Grand Prix is over, and what a special race it was.
And you can just see how much this means to the fans as well, the energy that they were giving the driver all day today. A race win at home feels like 10 race wins elsewhere.
The Aston Martin team will be very happy with today's performance. And of course, the final result. Another display of excellent driving and excellent teamwork. And a well-deserved first-place finish. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.